Leviticus 23.
Isupk, the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Isupk, 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 the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Year 2007 has gone. A leader was born. The name of Commander General Yohana, year is on. New 7 has born. I took my oath, nigga. Nigga, I swore to Isupk. It's the only fucking way. One West to the death until they bury me. Hennessy, Alizé, big bottle of scotch. Want to whip with the block, and we'll be set up shop. I catch a body at camp. You front on to Zaria. So hold your peace. When he speak, when he teach, before I reach for that peace and clear that street, I was never humble, always a beast. I let it fly for the most high, Yahweh Shai, El Cool J, homie. I'm that type of guy, and for the heathen, I'm the only one standing in this, you and I. Isupk, 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 the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Isupk, 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 the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Isupk, 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 what? Isupk, the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Yahweh Ben Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak the third. Yo, man. Yo, get back to that 1969 Isupk shit, man. I want to hear that 1969 Isupk. We the children of God, Yasha and we only pray to Almighty Yahweh and do the commandments like his son Yahweh Shai. Don't think we soft, nigga. Yeah, you could die. We not Christian. We don't believe all of everybody. If it ain't about the 12 tribe, fuck everybody. And that's a statement. You need to stop hating. You can't prove we Africans, so stop debating. I was stuck in a hard place, a hard time behind the rock, thinking I was Muslim. So I seen the Isupk, big homie to Zaria. Battling Imam Bashir. I bet Bashir is a woman. That's the secret of the year. Your philosophies can't clap back. Africa don't mean you black. Tell side now to that. Tell polite to cross the fucking line and fall the fuck back. You hear me, nigga? I'm with some real niggas at the Passover, nigga, drinking liquor. Isupk. What?
That's it. All right, Akim. All right, Shalom. We live. Israelite School UPK started at 1 West, 125th Street. As you can tell, we're about to go ahead and get started with this Sabbath service. We go ahead and close out the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Young man, come in.
Abakaham, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Abakaham, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Salam Yahweh Shina Shabbatakam.
Yahweh Shema Shabbatakah. We go this way. Remind him.
Now, don't. Turn your face to east. Testing. Okay. We're going to start off with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'aratazar, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathan Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawaf Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawaf Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabiaya Nawa, Banasaya 1, Abol, Hawashaya Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwith, Waha'ala, Wahafraparith, La'aiwalamium, Aman.
Just up here. Get this one. Get the scroll. All right, let's go and pray in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Prayer for the Hakak, for the power in the Hebrew. Prayer for the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua,
Hashem Yahushua, Baba Kashah, Nathan Lanawa, Hakat, La Propa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakat, La Tahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakat, La Hakim, Hamathium, Hakat, Awakawath, Hatama'ala, Lagarashan, Bahashim Yahushua, the one Aman in English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, In English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
The 83rd Psalm in the Hebrew. Al-Hayam, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Thakarash, wa Al-Thashikwat, Al-Kayahana, Awabiaka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Imaka, Ya'ira Yamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Ya'itazawa, Al-Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Salakia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Barayaf, Yakarathwa, Aholia, Adawam, Yashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashaf, I'm Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanyalawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadyan, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'arama, Shayathamwa, Nada, Yabmawa, Kayarab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazol, Mana'ai, Kal Nasaya Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Af, Na'awaf, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanya Ravaka, Kaash, Tabiira, Yaira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Harayam, Khan, Tharadapma, Basairaka, Wabasa, Wapafka, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya Baholwa, Aid, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Dayawa, Kaya Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kal Ha'aratazar.
English. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha'Allah may be no more remembered. For they had consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Salakia, Gabal, Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes, as Eba and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth they wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right. How's your Hebrew? No? Yanazar. Take it up for the brother.
This is the book of.
Hold on, let me get that too. Oh, hey, Akim. So, try your best to, study this Hebrew. And, if you make it to Sabbath service, brother's going to call you. You're going to be, learn it. Tune in to the Sabbath service so you can read some of these, this Hebrew too, all right? So what you want to do is learn and feel good when you're at the Passover and you hear the words and you're like, okay, I know what he's talking about. You can, that's how we're going to get to learn our own language. So just go ahead and next time just practice on that Hebrew.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar Yahweh al-Mashah la Amar. Verse 2. Dabar al-Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath alham mawa idea Yahweh Ashar Thakwara Awa Atham Makwara Awa Asaklia Ayah Salakia Kodash Allah Hum Mawa Idea. Verse 3. Shashaf Yum Yum Fa Aisha Mala'aka Wabaya Wum Hashabaya Aya Shabbath the one Salakia Makwara'a Kodash Kal Mala'aka La'a Tha'ai Shawa Shabbath Hawa'a La Yahweh Bakal Mawa Shakafiakum. Verse 4. Allah Mawa Idea Yahweh Makwara Aya Kodash, Ashar, Thakwara Awa, Atham, Bama wa Idum. Verse 5. Bakadash, Harashwan, Ba'a Rabbi, Aishar, Lakadash, Bayan, Ha'ai Rabiam, Pasak, La Yahweh. Verse 5. Salakia, sir. Verse 6. Wabak Kamasha, Aisha, Yawum, Lakadash, Hazah, Kag, Hamatazawaf, La Yahweh, Shaba'ith, Yam Matazawaf, Akolwa. Verse 7. Bayawum, Hara Salakia, Hara Ashwan, Makwara'a, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakum, Kal, Malakaf, Ibadah, La'a, for Aishawa.
Go ahead.
Come on. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts.
And who feasts are these? These are Lord's feasts. This is the Lord's feast. It's not our feast. It's not. That ain't what we chose to do. This ain't our birthday. We didn't make these up. The Lord wants us to keep these feasts. This is His feast. Go ahead.
Verse 3. 6 days shall 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Most High and all your dwellings.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. And the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
And we just did that. We just came from that. We just had the Lord's Passover, man. It was the Lord's Passover, and we did everything in our power to get there because it's a holy convocation. We observe this every year, man. Brothers, when we was in the Christian church, a lot of us we ain't know what the hell Passover was. We've been in the church forever, had a Bible, and a lot of us grew up in the Christian church. But did y'all ever have a Lord's Passover? Oh, you had Christmas though. You had Thanksgiving. You had Easter. Yeah, you had Easter. You went and found the eggs. That's what you did. You did. We did. I'm Salakia. We did as a people. But here in the truth, we keep the Lord's Passover, and it ain't sweet. It ain't. It's a. And y'all saw the brothers how everybody was dressed, girded up with swords and stuff. Like, hey, because that's the spirit of the Lord. The spirit of the Lord and the spirit of His high holy days is a spirit of conquer, a spirit of conquest against the other nations that try to oppress us, man. And it's not going to be any different in the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord.
And then we just did that too. Right after the Passover, we started that same night after the Passover is the feast of unleavened bread. Because we ate the lamb with the unleavened bread. We was fleeing out of Egypt. Like the general said, we was fleeing out of Egypt. We had no time to be waiting for the bread to rise because the Egyptians' firstborn was pretty much dead. Imagine you hold the people in captivity, and then all of a sudden your firstborn die. You gonna want them out of there, or try to get blood back. So the Lord know what He was doing, and the instructions He gave us was wise instructions to Moses, and Moses gave us the instructions to get out of there ASAP with the unleavened bread, and that's what we're keeping. Like we just did that this whole week. I know brothers was probably tempted. For brothers that been here for a while, it's probably nothing. It's like, okay, well, it's easy to do. But if a brother coming out the world, sometimes I remember when I first did it, it's like, damn, you got to watch everything you eat. Like a lot of the stuff that you eat have leavening agents in there, or even was it not that yeast, but what is that other thing they put the leaven, baking powder and stuff like that. So you got to just be careful, and you just learn with time. You know what to eat, what not to eat. Go ahead.
7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Verse 7. And the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Is that verse 7? All right.
Come on, Khan, sir. This is the book. Oh.
Who the next lowest ranking officer? Young man. Young man Jakim, Banya Howard, Banya Shala. How you heating? No? All right, no sweat, no sweat. You want to give it a try? Okay, no sweat. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ain't nowhere. We got Giannis on. He's a Hebrew expert. Go ahead,
I
brother.
wouldn't say that.
Go ahead. He's close.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm working on it.
go ahead, brother. I know. I could tell you like it. You like to read Hebrew.
Come on, Khan,
Most
sir.
High in Christ.
I certainly
Damn
do.
right.
Mhm.
Damn right. Go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, in verse 8 in the Hebrew. Waha Quara Batham Ashar La Yahweh Shabaith Yum Yum Bayawam Hashabaya Naya Salakia Hashabaya Aya Salakia Makwara Kodash Kal Malakath Ibadah La'ah Tha'aishawa. Verse 9. Wayadabar Yahweh al-Mashah La Amor. In verse 10. The bar al-Banya Yasha Allah wa Amarath Salakia Alaham Kaya Thaba Awa Al Ha'aratazar Ashar Anya Nathan Lakam Wa Quatazar Ratham Ath Quataz Salaki Quataya Rath Waham Ba'atham Ath Aymar Ra'ashia Ra'ashiaf Quataza Yarakam Al Hakahan. Verse 11. Waha Nayap Ath Ha'aymar Lapanya Yahweh Lara Taza Nakam Larataza Nakam Makarath Hashabath Yanaya Panwa Hakahan. Verse 12. wa Ishathiath Haishayatham. So here,
Let me see what you're reading.
Shatha. Wa I Shayatham.
Okay,
I Shayatham. By a womb. Hanaya Pakam. Ath. Ha'aimar. Kabash. Vamayam. Ban. Shanathan. Shanathwa. La Ayla. La Yahweh. Verse 13. Wamana Kathwa. Shanya. Ishar Runyam. Salak. Balawala. Bashaman. Ashar. La Yahweh. Rayath. Rayak. Salakia. Rayak. Nayakak. Wanasaka. Yayan. Rabba Yaif. Rabba Yaif. Hahayan. And verse 14.
Con.
Walaham. Wakolya. Wakaramol. La'a. Fa'akolwa. Aid. Aitazum. Hayawum. Hazah. Aid. Habaya Akam. Af. Karaban. Quarabum. Alahayakam. Kakwath. Iwalam. Ladarathiakam. Bakal. Mashakathiakam.
Our Most High in Christ. Get the other hand. Let the young man take it over. Read it from 7.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
That was verse 8.
Verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11, And ye shall wave the sheaf before the Lord,
Right,
to be accepted for you.
right.
On the morrow of after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12, And ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheaf, an he lamb without blemish of the first year, for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Verse 13, And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord, for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of an hin. Verse 14, And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God.
Meaning, the Lord, you bring it to the Lord first, and then you celebrate. Go ahead. Is that it? And in verse 14? Go ahead. You got to read more. Go ahead.
It shall be a statute of ever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
That's it. All right. But the Zar one, Banya Howard, Banya Shala. All right. How's your heat? Let him So it's 14 through 21. 15 to 21.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15. Wasapartham, Lakam, Makarath, Shabbath, Yawam, Bayakim, Ath, Amar, Tanawapa, Shabai, Shabbathwath, Tamayamoth, the Hayayana. Verse 16. Id Makarath, Hashabat, Shabayath, Ta Shapar Wa, Kamashiam, Yawam, Waha Korabathim, Manaka, Kaadasha, Lahawa, Verse 17. Mawashaba, Mabashab, Shalaki, Mawashabathai, Bathiakam, the Bayawa, Lakam, the Nawapa, Shathium, Shania, Aishiranium, Salath, Kamataza, Payanawa, Barak, Warayim, La Yahweh. Verse 18. Waha, Korabathim, Al, Halakim, Shabaith, Kabashim, Tamayamam, Banya, Shana, Wapar, Ban, Bakar, Akkad, Wawalumium, Shanyam, Yahweh, Ilah, La Yahweh, Wa Manakatium, Wa Nasakium, Ashar, Rayak, Nayakak, La Yahweh. Verse 19. Verse 19. Wa Ishayathim, Shayar, Atazayim, Akkad, La Katath, Kataath, Washanya, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Lazabak, Shalom, Shalom Yum.
Come on. Good night.
Salakia.
Ain't no sweat. Ain't
Salakia,
no
don't
sweat.
take me to council.
No, ain't no sweat.
Salakia.
Go ahead. Verse 20.
Verse 20. Wahanayap, Hakahan, Atham al, Lakam, Ha, Bakawarium, Thanawapa, Lapanya, Yahweh al, Shanya, Kabashim, Kodash, Yahaya, Wa, La, Yahaya, La Yahweh, La Kahan. Verse 21. Wa Korah. Wa Koratham. Ba Itazam. Hayawam. Hazah. Ma Korah. Kodash. Yahaya. Lakam. Cal. Malakath. Ibadath. La. Kakwath. Iwalam. Bakal. Mawashabathiakam. La Derathiacum. La Derathiacum.
Get his brother in here. Pick it up in English. Get the mic.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete.
7 Sabbath. How many days is that? Go ahead. 49 days. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out your habitations 2 waves loaf of 2/10 deal. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baked with leaven. They are the first fruit unto the Lord.
And that's 40 or 50 days from now is the Feast of First Fruits. Go ahead.
Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 ram. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire or sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goat for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest.
For who?
For the Most High, for the priest.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the self same day, that it may be a holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work unto therein. It shall be a statute for every in all your dwelling throughout the generations.
It shall be a statute for who? Forever.
Forever. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
So, like, that's what we blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, that's what, if we grew up in captivity, we grew up oppressed. So we didn't know this. We didn't know that we were supposed to keep these feasts forever. We didn't know nothing about this. That's why Christ had to die, so that now we can be accepted of doing this. The Lord seen what we did in Cocoa Beach, Florida. He saw that brothers righteously went down there to keep a feast, and we never grew up doing this. We had to really believe what we read and what we teach. We really had to have the faith to do these things, because we never kept this, but we were supposed to. That's why Christ said, blessed are those who did not see and believe. You understand? Is that it?
Kind of.
All right.
Disappear.
Ba'al, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashala. Ba'al, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashala. Yahweh Bashim Yashabrakatham.
Yahweh Bashim Yashabrakatham.
All right.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22. Wabak Tazarkum Ath Quatazar Yara Aratazakum La'ah Dakala Pa'ath Shadak Bakwatazar Bakwatazarak Walakwat Quatazar Yarak La'ah Dalakwat La'anya Walagar Dazaib Athum Anya Yahweh Allahayakam. Verse 23. Wayadabar Yahweh Al Mashah La'amar. Verse 24. Dabar Al Banya Yasha'Allah La'amar Bakadash Hashabaya Ba'akad Lakadash Yahaya Lakam Shabbathian Zakara 1 Thara Wa'aya Makwara'a Kodash. Verse 25. Kal Mala'akath Ibadah La'ah Tha'aishawa Wahakwar Bathium Asha La Yahweh. Verse 26. Waya Debar Yahweh Al Mashah La'amar. Verse 27. Akah Ba'ai Shawar Lakadash Hashab Bayaya.
Hey, pause. Okay, come on. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Hazah Yawam Hakaparium Hawa'ah Makwara'a Quadash Yahaya Lakam Wa'anyatham Ath Napashathyakum Wahakwarabtham Asha La Yahweh. Verse 28. Wakal Mala'akath Salakia Mala'akah La'ah Tha'aishawa Ba'aitazam Hayawam Hazah Kaya Yawam, Kaparium, Hawa'a, Lakapar, Ila Yakam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Allahayakam. That's the
That's the end of verse 28.
Right.
Pick it up from the English.
And this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 21. And
22.
Salaki, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field.
Thou shalt not do what?
Make clean riddance of the corners of thy field.
Why is this? Go ahead.
So that the poor can always have something to eat.
Right, because in Israel, man, we're supposed to have brotherhood.
That's right.
So, you know, the Lord is saying, listen, when you clear the land, don't collect all the corn, don't collect all the grapes, don't collect all the whatever we harvest. Leave some for the people that, you know, don't have that rich like you. They got it like you. Let them have something too. That's brotherhood. That's what's called brotherhood, man. And a lot of us got to the Passover last week because of brotherhood.
Right.
Some of us had to use brotherhood to get to the Passover. And this is what the whole point of this is. Go ahead.
When thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt lead them unto the poor and to the stranger.
And who's a stranger? What stranger they talking about? Go ahead, Shabayala. Your brother. Somebody from your nation that just didn't grow up in Israel with you.
Right.
You know, coming out of Egypt, a lot of brothers stayed in Egypt still. They was in the, you know, they didn't go into the wilderness with us. Then they probably found out, oh man, we got, you know, those are our people, got their own land. So they coming into the land, they ain't keep no Passover, but they're your brothers. Go ahead. Right. We family, but he's a stranger. They don't know you. You're a stranger. Yeah, we do that. Hispanics do that all the time too. So, but even us, like if the Isupk invites you to the carne asada, you know, you a stranger, but you his brother. You understand? Go ahead.
So like we do it on the left-hand side too. Because like in LA or something, you see a brother from another hood. They cuz, where you from?
Right.
If you ain't from there, then
Right.
they treat you like a stranger.
Damn right. Go ahead. All right. Salakia. Madium. You sharp? At least the one don't work. You sharp?
I am the Most High, your power. Verse 23. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 22, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, a holy convocation. Verse 25, ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. Verse 26, and the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. Verse 28, and ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Most High, your power.
That's right. So for that day of atonement, what are we doing on that day of atonement? We're fasting. Right. Go ahead, Shabayala.
We're afflicting our flesh.
Yes. All right. And that's coming up when? In October, I believe, 10th. You understand? Give you all a hand if you all made it to the Passover. Yeah, it was a glorious Passover. You understand? And what we're going over here today, it's, you know what I mean, what should be going over throughout the whole entire earth. You understand? For blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? You should not have let nothing stop you from coming to that Passover. If it did this year, make sure next year you put everything in place. You understand? So that, you know what I mean, you're able to what? Make it to the Passover. You understand? You read the story of how we made it to the Passover, right? What happened before the Passover? What transpired before the Passover? You all know the story? Come on.
So in regards to like the earth,
No, in regards to the Israelite. What was our situation? What was going on with us?
we was in captivity, sir.
We were in captivity. You understand? And in captivity means what? We had to do what? That's it. We had to work. You understand? Which what? Which they're doing to us what? Today, that's how we say America is what? Egypt all over again. You understand? So now, if you had to work, you should make it what? You should make it extra hard to do what? To do what? You should make it extra hard for you to do what? To be, yes, because 1,000 years ago, we had to make it because of what? What did Pharaoh tell us when Moses went to free us first? He told us that what? We have too much time on our hands. I'm going to increase their what? Their burden.
Their burdens come.
And he worked us. You understand? We had to make what? Bricks without what? Straw. Without the main ingredient. Which means he was what? He was double working us. It's to the point where as you just giving somebody a task just to what? Just to oppress them. And that's what's going on today. The Esau gave us enough time to do what? To make it to work and back. You understand? And now knowing that Passover is extremely important. Extremely important. Nothing should stop. You have a year to do what? To plan, to prepare for the Passover. From the time you hear the Passover coming up, you should be putting in what? You should be putting in your leave. Yeah, at least what? At least a week leave. You understand? Because the amount of shouting, the amount of partying you're going to do, the amount of, you know what I mean, the amount of brotherhood that's going to go on there, you're going to need some time to recover. You understand? Yes. You will need some time to recover, especially those of you who did the Hebrew Academy. You understand? You're going to need that time to recover. So why not just take the week? You understand? Just take the week. But you're going to have a plan. There shouldn't be no excuse that we shouldn't be making it there to the Passover. None whatsoever. Right? Come on. Read on. That's it.
All right, Madium, just up here. Yashab. Come, verse 29.
Cap, you need this? Need this one?
No, you go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 29 in Hebrew. Kaya, Kal, Hanapash, Ashar, La'ah, Ha'anah, by Taza'um, Hayawum, Hazah, Wanakaratha, Ma'ameyah. Verse 30. Wakal, Hanapash, Ashar, Ha'aisha, Kal, Mala'akah, Ba'aitazum, Hayawum, Hazah, Waha, Abadathia, Salaki, Abadathia, Ath, Hanapash, Hawa'ah, Makarab, Aimah. Verse 31, Kal, Malakah, La'ah, Ha'aishawa, Tha, Haishawa, the water, sir. Kakwath, Iwalum, Ladarathia come, Bakal, Mashakathium, Matha, Salakia, Mashakathia come. Bathia come, Salakia, Mashabathia come. Verse 32. Shanath, Shanathum, Shanath one, Hawa'ah lakam, Wa'ainiathum, Ath, Napash Thiakum, Batha Sha'ai, Lakadash, Ba'irab, Ma'irab, Aid, Irab, Fasha Bathawa, Shabbathkum. Verse 33. Wayadabar Yahweh al Mashallah Amar. Verse 34. Dabar al Banya Yasha Allah La Amar Bakam Mashah Aishar Yawum Lakadash Hashabaya Aya Hazah Kag Hasakawath Shaba'ai Yam Yam La Yahweh. Verse 35. Bayawum Hara Ashwan Makwara'a Kodash Kal Malakath Ibadah La'ah Aishawa. Verse 36. This is the last one. Concert. Shaba'aith Yam Yam Vakwara Yabwa Asha La Yahweh Bayawum Hashamayanawa Makwara Kodash Yahaya Lakam Laha Kwara Bathum Ashar La Yahweh Itazara Hawa'ah Kal Malakath Ibadath La'ah Fa'aishawa. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29 in the English. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in the same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in the same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your soul in the 9th day of the month at even. For even unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the feast of the tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35, on the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. That's the end of verse 35.
You have any questions on it? Good.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
And like when you read Leviticus and you read the Lord's holy days, high holy days, like every high holy day represents a struggle that we went through that the Lord freed us from.
Right.
When we obeyed, when we obeyed whoever he put in charge, and we did what we supposed to do, the Lord deliver us from the hand of our enemies.
Right.
And most of the, all the high holy days represent things like that.
That's
like
right.
we was in the wilderness dwelling in tents. That's that's what the Lord wants us to remember. Salakia, sir.
That's right. And that's 7 days that we just endure eating what? Unleavened bread. You understand? That is just, for us to remember the struggles we had to go through to be free. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important that, for those 7 days, you pay close attention to what you're eating. You understand? Pay very close attention, because of this captivity, it's real easy to, to mess up. For lack of a better term. You understand? So you want to pay attention for those 7 days of what you're consuming. You understand? No leavening. All right? And something again. You'll come back to me. All right? With that,
Amadium. Shabbat Allah.
Shabbat Yahweh, Bon Yahweh, Bon Yahshua.
Shabbat Yahweh, Bon Yahweh, Bon Yahshua.
Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbarakathum.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat.
Wait till they come down next. La Yashala.
La Yashala.
Yashab.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 36.
37.
Salakia 37. Alha, my Wadya, Yahweh, Ashur, Thakarawa, Atham, Mikra'ah, Yakodash, Lahakar Ayab, Asha, La Yahweh, Allah, Wa, Manakah, Zabak, Wa Nasa Payim, Dabar, Yawam, by Yawamwa, verse 38. Malabad, Sabatath, Yahweh, Wa Maladbad, Cow, Nadarai, come, Wa Malayabad, the Thunwa, La Yahweh, verse 39. Aka, Bakamasha, Aishara, Yawam, Lakad Dash, Hashabaya, Iwa, Baashap, come, Ah, Tabawat, Harataza, Takakwa, Ah, Kag, Yahweh, Shabbat, Yamayam, Bayawam, Harashwan, Shabbat one, Wabayawam, Hashamayanya, Shabbat one, verse 40. Walakwatam, Lakamba Yawam, Harashwan, Pariah, Itazah, Haidar, Kapath, Tamarayim, Wat Anak, Itazah, Ibath, Wa Irabia, Nakal, Wa Shamaktam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alayahayakum, Alahayakum, Shabbat, Yamai, Shabai, Wamayam, Yamayam, verse 41. Wakaktam, Ath Wakag, La Yahweh, Shabai, Shabai, Yamayam, Bashanya, Kakwath, Iwalam, Ladarathaya, come. Bakodash, Hashabaya, Ayah, Takagwa, Athwa, verse 42. Bashakai, Bashakat, Salakia, Basakath, Bashakath, Tashabwa, Shabai, Yamayim, Cal, Hi Azarath, Bayashala, Yeshabwa, Bashakath, verse 43. Lamain, Yadaiwa, Dara Thaya, Come Kaya, Basakawath, Hi Washabwathya, Ath Banya, Yashala, Bahawataza Aya, Hiwatham, Ayatham, Iwatham, my Arataza, Mataza, Zarayim, Matazarayim, Anya, Yahweh, Allah Haka, Allah Hayaya, come. Verse 44. Wa Yadabar, Masha, Ma'idya, Yahweh, Al Banya, Yasha'ala. Kanwakan. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon his day. Verse 38. Beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside your vows, and beside your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Verse 39. Also in the 15th day of the seventh month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep the feast unto the Lord 7 days. And the first day shall be a Sabbath, and the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of godly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. Verse 43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
Can I say something, Cap?
Yeah, go ahead.
So one more thing too, man. The Lord, it seems like the Lord wants us to work less. You know, like he gives us feasts of 7 days, man. Your oppressor, man, you miss, he give you Christmas and that's it. And that's it. You better get back to work on Monday. Some of y'all gonna work on that day. So the Lord, man, imagine in the kingdom of heaven how we'll keep these feasts, where we're, we got the other nations serving the nation of Israel while we don't gotta work. We keep the feast all exactly how the Lord said to keep it, man.
That's right.
All right.
So, which feast we in now?
The Feast of First Fruits, sir.
Right, Feast of First Fruits. And we're going to celebrate what? The ending of it also too, which is going to be when?
50 days from now, sir.
Yes, so it's going to be June the 12th. All right, so June the 12th. That's our next high holy day. And we're going to do it in Charlotte. All right?
Damn right.
All right. So get Charlotte a hand.
Damn right.
All right.
With that.
All right. You have any questions before we end it? Any questions? All right. Come on.
All right, Madium.
Men of Israel, gird down loins and prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Hashem Yashai Brakiyah.
Shema Yahweh. Come over here.
Yahweh Hashem Yashai Brakiyah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakayah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakayah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakayah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah. Yeah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah.
It's a while. It's a while. Tell them what to say. Yahweh. Yahweh. Bashem. Yahweh. Durham. Yeah. Yahweh. Bashem. Yahweh. Durham. Yeah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah. Oh yeah. Take a flight. Step over this way. Step over here. Just pick the piece. Come on. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yah. You did it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. That's it. All right. Can you hold it? Hold it. Praise. All right. That we do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Everybody at Madim.
Wapanya Kwadam, which means turn around and face the east. We'll do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malathwathka, Taba'ah, Watazaka, Haya, Aisha, Baharataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathanlanawa, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalak Kabawathnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawathiyanawa, Walaa, Tabayanawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Habushanawa, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Wahala, Wahatapara, La Walamyam, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done.
That will be done
In earth.
in earth
As it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts
Give us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil. For thine is the kingdom
And the power
and the power
and the glory
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. All right, pray for the power. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Baba Kusha, Nathulanawa, Hakak, Hakak, Larapaa, Ka Makala, Waka Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakium, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawath, Hatamaala, Lagarashan, Bahashim, Yahushua, the water Aman.
In English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
the name of Yahweh Shai.
in the name of Yahushua,
Please
please
give us the power
give us the power
to heal
power to heal
all manner of sickness
all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease,
Power to cleanse the lepers.
power to cleanse the leper,
The power to raise the dead.
power to raise the dead,
The power against unclean
the
spirits.
power against unclean spirit,
To cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai.
the name of Yahushua,
Thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. I pray for the blessing. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahushua, Wa Mayaka Allah, Wa Allahayim, Matazib Ya'ah, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapim, Ha Saranyim, Ha Quatazanyanyim, Ha Koyoyoyim, Wa Ha Wathium, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, the water Aman.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Yahushua,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
Commander General Yohana,
Commander General Yohana,
the generals,
the generals,
the captains,
the captains,
the officers,
the officers,
the troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. All right, Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahahariam, Mahayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Waharatazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makaurai, Yashamar, Avnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tasaathka, Wabawa'aka, Mayatha, Wa'aidai Walam.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon the right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. All right, Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayalaka, Al Takarash, Wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kayahanab, Awayabyaka, Yahamayawan, Ra'ash, A'imaka, Yahweh Sawada, Wayata, Ya'ai Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magalia, Wala Ayasakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Bariyaath, Yakarathwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wayamawan, Wayamalak, Palashath,
Amyashabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Lanawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadium, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabium, Banakar, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayandahara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamwa, Nada, Yamawa, Kayarab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazor, Manai, Kalnasa Yakamwa, Ashar, Amawa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Ath, Naawath, Alahayim, Alahayab, Shayathamwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanya Rawaka, Kaash, Tabayaira Yaira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Harayam, Khan, Tabadatma, Basa Iraka, Wabasa, Wapathka, Tabalaham, Malaa, Panyaham, Kualawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ayaid, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadayawa, Kayatha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Ayawan, Akaharataza.
In English, keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
they that hate thee,
have lifted up their head.
and lifted up their head,
They have taken
taken
crafty counsel
crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted
and consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
And said,
Come
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let's cut them off
from being a
from
nation,
being a nation.
that the name of Israel
That the name of Yahshua
be no more in
there be
remembrance.
no more remembrance.
For they have consulted
For they had consulted
together
together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom,
the Ishmaelites,
the Ishmaelites,
of
of
Moab,
Moab,
the
the
Hagarene,
Hagarene,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Ammon,
Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with them.
Also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They are open the children of Lot.
Selah,
Selah.
do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kishon,
the brook son,
which perished at
which
Endor.
perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb
and like
and
Zeb.
like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zebah
as Sabah
and
and
Alzamuna,
Azamuna,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in
the
possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
All my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a summer before the wind,
as a stubble before the wind,
as a fire burneth a wood,
as a fire burner they would,
and as a flame sets the mountains on
and
fire.
as a flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute
So
them
persecute them
with thy
with
tempest,
thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy
with
storm.
thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy
that
name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be
let
confounded
them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
at the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. You want the curses, sir? Okay.
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
in the name of Yahweh,
listen to us now.
listen to us now.
Right now,
Right now,
send evils and
and
curses
evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against
that
us,
speak against us,
thy prophets,
thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the school,
Send evils and curses
and evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
punishment and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel
treasure of the rich of Israel
that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches
force their riches
to enter into thy sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses
And evils and curses
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the Edomites
to the Edomites
and the nations
and the nations
and their drug
and
dealers,
the drug dealers,
the court
the
system,
court system,
the prison
the
system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemy,
Amalek synagogues and army,
Amalek synagogues and army,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
Islam,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitazi,
the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street.
Open up the internet
And
the airways,
the
cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael, and Gabriel come down with a flying saucer and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy words. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angel that had done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the planet Earth. Sorry. Throughout the media, throughout the whole world, cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you.
Thank you. So be it. Saul, Sisters Yashab, go ahead, put that down. This concludes the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Imadium, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. All right, Sisters Imadium. All right, Akim, we're going to salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Imadium, Barak, Yahweh Shemal Ataba Hashem Yahushua. Yadim Matah. Class dismissed. It's a sauna in here, man.